Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dancer's Corner, sponsored by Dancewear Corner, my favorite dance retailers. Make sure you check them out at dancewearcorner.com for all of your dancewear needs. Today we're going to be talking about criticism. So criticism is inevitable in life, and therefore it is inevitable in the dance world. Someone will always have an opinion, somebody will always have something to say about what you're doing or how you are or things that could be better. But it takes your discretion and your decision basically to either welcome criticism in or to brush it off, and you have to know when to do either. This is kind of funny timing because I post dance content every week for you guys. And I posted the Renegade tutorial and there was a lot of criticism on it, oh my goodness. And I thought that I was doing something fun and exciting and different, and I even prefaced it at the beginning, I'm not a hip hop dancer. So, TikTok dances and hip hop dances will look kind of silly on me sometimes, but I know that, and I was putting myself outside of my comfort zone, just the same way that I did the beginning hip hop class tutorial with my best friend Matt. It's okay not to be perfect and to look like a professional at all times, right? You put yourself out of your comfort zone and you learn something new. Anyways, a lot of the comments were mean and they were critical, and I got really discouraged. Now you meaning my beautiful Miss Ati family, are very sweet and you're encouraging and you're supportive, and then I found that the criticism just absolutely stunned me. But it was in that moment that I had to remember that the Renegade video got a lot of views, and I'm so thankful for that, but that means Milo's here. That means that the more people that are seeing something, the more opinions there are, the more criticism there is, the more of a chance for not so nice of comments to come flooding in. So I disabled the comments on there, and I realized in that moment, I was like, I need to talk about criticism, because this is when my discretion came in of, okay, should I keep exposing myself to what people are saying, or is this time to protect myself? Here's where I landed with some of this stuff is there's two different types of criticism. There's constructive, the kind that you can grow from, the kind that is given to you with the intent of bettering you. So some of the comments on my video, I'm just going to keep using the Renegade video as an example because it's something fresh and new for me. Some of them were like, yeah, like let's give credit to the original creator of the dance, which at the time there wasn't, but now, she has all this awesome coverage, and that's amazing. She's amazing for coming up with that dance and having it go viral. So that's constructive, because that's something that I would love to do. I would love to give credit to the tutorial choreography, to the person who deserves it. But then some of them were just making fun of how I was doing it, and that is criticism that comes from a place of judgment and comes from a place of just mean. It's mean. So I want you to think of it as twofold: constructive and mean. So in that moment, I was like, should I disable comments? Like, am I just being a baby about it? But I didn't want to read that 10% of mean comments that were coming in. 90% were so sweet, and I loved that. Thank you. But that 10% was really getting to me because it wasn't constructive, and it was hurtful. So I do want you to kind of understand that a lot of negative criticism, a lot of criticism that's not constructive, comes from people that are either unhappy or envious, or maybe they're just going through a rough time. And I'm not here to be like, those people suck. No, they don't. They're human beings, and chances are high that they're going through something. So what I recommend is, if you have a negative source of criticism coming in for you, is to look at that person or that experience and send them or it love. Just send them love. Send them love and send them on their way. for everyone that has given me negative criticism, I send you love. I wish you well, but I'm not gonna let it hit me at my core. So as a dancer, you have to have thick skin. You'll get critiques on a daily basis, whether it's in class from your teacher or rehearsal, or you're cleaning a competition dance. Oh my goodness, you're always gonna have someone saying, hey, do X, Y, and Z to get better, or hey, you're off count, you need to fix that. That's constructive, because they are trying to better you as a person and as a dancer, and that's something that you have to be tapped into. You have to take criticism seriously, but not personally. Seriously meaning, hey, okay, that's useful, that's helpful, I can grow from this, but not personally of, oh, my coach is picking on me, or my teacher hates me, or this or that. No, they want you to get better. So being tapped into what you need to better yourself is really important as a growing artist. I think at the end of the day, we have to be able to field criticism. It's just part of life. If you want to be able to up-level and to progress and to evolve into the highest version of yourself, you have to be able to take external influences and allow them to better you, without feeling like the whole world is attacking you. But in the same breath, when you do receive criticism that comes from a mean place, comes from a nasty place, it's okay to limit it. Unfollow that person, mute notifications, do what you can to protect yourself, because if you're on this growth trajectory, you're on this path of betterment and learning and developing and growing and whatnot, you don't need these little voices saying you're not good enough, you could be better at this, you suck, you're this, you're that. You don't need that. You will have plenty of battles on your own trying to achieve your dreams. So you almost want to think of it as like a pasta sifter. When you pour your pasta in after, I just realized I only use pasta metaphors. Is that a coincidence? I don't know. I do love pasta. Anyways, think about it. You cook your pasta in your pot, you pour it into the drainer, and it sifts out all the water. So you want to think of taking criticism. Oh my gosh, Milo's bark is so loud. You want to think of taking criticism and kind of sifting through the parts that you don't need and only keeping the yummy pasta. And the yummy pasta in this case is your constructive criticism. Our quote of the day is, there is only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. I will repeat that because of the barking dogs. There is only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. And that's from Aristotle. It's just the idea that if you want to avoid criticism and negativity and opinions and of other people, you literally can't do anything. You can't be anything, you can't say anything, and that is no way to live. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, check out dancewearcorner.com for your dancewear needs, as I said earlier. I will see you guys on Wednesday for our next vlog. Also, if you want more content, go to Patreon. There's so much stuff on there. There's early releases, there's polls, exclusive videos, blah, blah, blah. It's a really cool little community, and we're all chit-chatting with each other, so we would love to have you on there. Happy dancing, my beautiful friends.